Projects, projects, projects. The cornerstone of subsequent administrations is their ability to transform the lives of the electorate and generate worthwhile projects, some of them capital in nature, and execute them flawlessly. Over the years, some critical capital works projects have gotten off the ground, but many have failed to reach fruition in a timely fashion. More worrying to some quarters are those projects, while almost complete, are suddenly halted when a new regime assumes office.
The Grocery Cascades Highway, and if you recall that it was the Saint Lucia Labor Party who signed an agreement with the Kuwaiti government in 2015. That loan was negotiated. It was signed and ready to be disbursed. The tenders were out. A contractor had won the bid. So it was really a matter of the CWP government continuing the project that was started by a Saint Lucia Labor Party government. But no, what did they do? They stopped the project. They ended the loan agreement, and they literally gave a direct award yet again to Fresh Start.
As the anniversary of the last general election draws near, St. Lucians continue to survey their options. But one of the questions on the minds of some is whether a new government will stop the many projects now currently underway. SLP Communication Officer Mondi Lewis says a Labour administration will continue with projects of national concern.
No, I think the Labour Party will continue, but as you can see, and we heard from a professional engineer about the way that the work is being done, and the safety of solutions is paramount to the Labour Party, so we would ensure that it is something that is worthy of the solution public, because we want the best for them, and if anything wrong is found, then I think some people will have to account for the way in which this project has been implemented very haphazardly.
Successive governments have been criticized on matters of accountability and transparency. In 2016, the UWP administration authorized FDL consults to conduct a technical audit at an alleged cost of $980,000. The findings were made public in a supposed leaked document.
What this government did when they came into power, they had $1 million audit, which none of us have seen. They stopped the reconstruction of St. Jude's Hospital for nearly 4 years. So no, again, we believe that this hospital should have been completed. It was the Saint Lucia Labor Party who continued it, who left money for it to be completed, who already had a transitioning plan in place so that the people of Beaufort and environs could have a place to go with their loved ones, especially in their most vulnerable times.
Some have criticized the use of taxpayer funds for probes and inquiries, the reports of which continue to wither on the vine, and no one held accountable.
The purpose of an audit is to account for the money of St. Lucians. A lot of St. Lucians are concerned with the blatant corruption that has been going on for the last 5 years. We see the corruption index of St. Lucia at an all-time high, something that has never happened before. So I think people are interested in holding government officials accountable for things that have been done, for any perceived injustices. I think people want to know. But again, a Saint Lucia Labor Party would look inwardly to see how best we can, whether it is recover St. Lucia's money without delaying any progress or development.
To date, with over $100 million spent, the new St. Jude Hospital reconstruction project has yet to be completed. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.